Line Lane. I'm Larry Marble. It's time for a big old heaping helping of ag information. You're listening to our program courtesy of the good folks at D&D Farm and Ranch on I-10 in Seguin. That's ddtexasoutfitters.com. Neighbor, let's take a look at futures movement from yesterday. Corn gains dipped late morning, but the late session rally brought prices back to within 8 cents of the intraday high. Soybean futures dropped from their early session highs and were briefly a dime in the red. Late session left the board 1 1/4 to 2.5 cents higher. Wheat closed higher. Kansas City wheat, the boards bounced back, left futures 5 1/4 to as much as 97 3/4 higher. Closing near the high of the day, cotton futures afternoon strength pushed the board to a triple-digit gain for the week, 181 points in the black for December. Lean hog futures continued lower, 67 to 87 cent losses. Afternoon cattle trading saw fats 12 to 57 higher. Feeder cattle, on the other hand, gave back gains. They had triple-digit losses anywhere from $1.30 to $1.65. Neighbor, there's your futures moves. Neighbor, here's a reminder about the South Texas Hereford Association sale coming up Saturday, October the 31st, 2021, starting at noon at Beeville Livestock. 58 Hereford bulls, 8 Brahma bulls, 200 Hereford, Brahma, and F1 females. For more information, call Robbie Morris, 361-920-0012. That's the South Texas Hereford Association sale coming up this Saturday, October the 30th, 2021. Starts at noon there at Beeville, 361-920-0012. Neighbor, let's take a look at meat movement from yesterday. Pork carcass cutout value for Wednesday, down 85 at 93.47. Federal slaughter, 1.438 million head. That's 10,000 head up from last week, but below the 1.473 million we saw the year before. Wholesale box prices weaker on Wednesday. $1.13 drop in the choice, an 85-cent pullback in the select. Choice ribs fell to $472.87 by the hundredweight. Federal slaughter, 366,000 head through Wednesday. That's 4,000 head lower than last week. Compares to 352,000 head last year. Neighbor, there's your meat moves. MG Building Materials reminds you to start your next project today with an MG personal credit card. No interest if paid in full within 6 months. Apply for your card at any MG Building Materials store. Get all the information at mgbuildingmaterials.com. Remember, those stores are San Antonio, Corpus Christi, Kerrville, Pleasanton, and Uvalde. Call that Uvalde store at 2301 East Main Street at 830-278-4439. We're on the line with Ken Jordan, Jordan Cattle Auction. We're getting ready for the San Saba sale on Thursday. Ken, how's it looking Wednesday evening?
You bet, Larry. We had about 750 on the yards as around 5:30 on Wednesday evening. We did have good rain, anywhere from kind of 60 points up to 1.5 inches in this area. Very, very good. Glad to get it. Wheat looks great. We got about 330 cows. Several more cows showed up today. Didn't really know we were coming. Got a good set of Bremer cows. That guy had to get off a ranch due to a lease and got their bred to Bremer or Hereford bulls. Got a set of black baldy cows that are here. Got 8 really good purebred Charolais bull calves. Somebody wants to grow them out. They're here right off the cows. I think you'll like them, and also a couple of purebred heifers. We got about a total of 330 cows, 16 bulls, I believe it is. The rest of them all calves and yearlings. Kind of thinking around we'll have that probably 1,100 or so, maybe 12, something in that range, Larry.
Good deal. Now we've got the best of the best Saturday, right?
You bet. We got a high quality set of cattle, looks like, coming in as a whole. Got a little over 3,000 head consigned. There's going to be about 130 some odd pairs, about 775 bred cows, about 1,200 bred heifers, 900 open heifers. So a lot of good quality. We have lots of the several deals with pictures on them up already, Larry, on our website, along with videos and everything else. Our listings all up there. And so make yourself in and take a look at our website, jordancattle.com. If you can't do that, give us a call. We'll fax or email one to you, Larry.
Telephone number, please.
You bet. It's 325-372-5159. We'll be live on the internet also, and that sale starts at 10 o'clock on Saturday, Larry.
Ken Jordan, we appreciate you, and we'll talk with you after the San Saba sale.
You bet. Thank you, Larry.
Neighbor, let's talk about PMI, pipe, steel, and fencing. San Antonio, High, Hondo, Kerrville, Robstown, Jourdanton, and Laredo. Contact the Hondo store at 830-426-2912. That's 830-426-2912. Remember, that's PMI, pipe, steel, and fencing, pipemovers.com. We're on the line with Wayne Geiswhite, Gillespie Livestock. Wayne, how did the sale in Fredericksburg turn out?
Well, we ended with a few less cattle. Had 1,000 already on the yards last night. Got that good rainstorm went through. Got from a half to an inch. Didn't catch but about 100 head today. Had 1,100 head total. Cow market is probably $1 or $2 cheaper, but he's sure better than I thought he was going to be. The good cows still bring 55 to 65 with a few higher 60s. The calf market, Larry, these cattle are under 600. Some of them $8 to $10 higher. We sold some 500-pound steers up, a bunch of them in the 190s and a few up over $2. Four weights up to 210, and these really conditioned cattle weighing 300, 350, up to $240. Better than what we were talking about earlier. With a heifer mate, they were bringing in 130 to 150, weighing 4 with a few up to 160, and 5 weights mostly 135 to 45. 6 weights kind of like they've been kind of 130. The market was just quite a bit better, a whole lot more action. Maybe if there was a weaker spot, it might have been some of these 700-pound cattle. Didn't quite see as much action on them as we've been seeing.
What kind of action are we going to see next week? Let's start with sheep and goats.
I'm sure we'll have a good run. It's a week before hunting season. If anybody's got any sheep and goats, they'll be selling them. Won't be any big runs. I think we lost lots of sheep or lambs, during the hard freeze. Just not seeing them come, they're just not out there. 2,000 to 3,000, I imagine will be all well yet. And the cattle, I'm sure expecting 12 to 1,400 again.
Wayne, tell everybody how to contact you.
We're at 830-997-4394.
We're on the line with Stephen from D&D Farm and Ranch. That's ddtexasoutfitters.com. Stephen, I need to weigh a bunch of pigs, and I understand that you've got some deals going on hog scales.
Yes, sir, we sure do, Larry. We're having a fire sale on 58 SX hog scales from W.W. Paul. They are going to come with the beam and poise and 2 bifold doors. Really easy to work. They're running $1,750 right now, Larry.
That's a great deal. Tell us the brand again.
They're made by W.W. Paul.
Tell us how to get a hold of you.
You can reach me at 830-379-7340, extension 161.
We've been with Stephen from D&D. Go to ddtexasoutfitters.com for more information. We are on the line with Klein Spear. Klein, let's review how the sheep and goat sale went.
We had 750 head yesterday, had a good run, active market, lots of guys in there buying yesterday. Overall, the heavy lambs were 240 to 285, the light lambs were 270 to 320, the fat ewes were 95 to $1.15, the 10-packer ewes were, I'd call them 75 to about 95, the packer nannies were $1.25 to $1.70, good fat Spanish nannies $1.50 to $1.80, good cabritos 3 to 360, and the smaller cabritos were 285 to about $4. So it's a real steady market the last couple of weeks, and it kind of looks like it's going to be that way going forward here for a little while.
Good. What do you anticipate number and price-wise for the cattle sale Thursday?
I think we're going to have around 5 to 600, Larry. It's kind of a crazy fact. Today we had 3 or 4 groups get canceled just because we couldn't get the helicopters off the ground with this strong wind today. They're going to move into next week, so we're looking for a little lighter run this week. Looks like we have a pretty good market this week. I think that calf market looks like it's going to be a little better, so we'll sure take it, and be looking forward to getting everybody caught up next week.
Klein, tell everybody how to contact you in Uvalde.
Call us at the office, 830-278-5621, or my cell phone, 830-591-3241.
Neighbor, this portion of Down on the Farm brought to you by PMI Kerrville, 103 Lafayette, 830-367-7473. PMI, pipe, steel, and fencing. Pipe, valves, or fittings, plates, sheet, channel, beam, culverts, purlins, fencing, and supplies. They now stock new pipe and casings. Find them again. PMI Kerrville, 103 Lafayette, 830-367-7473. We're on the line with cousin Brian Lensman from Seguin Cattle Company. Brian, how'd the sale go?
Sale was good, Larry. These cattle, especially the plainer cattle, they've been under pressure here all month. You kind of saw it on the light heifers last week, but everything's just kind of falling back in place. We're getting some rain on a regular basis. There's going to be some winter grazing, the oats, the ryegrass, the lighter cattle. I call them easy 5 to 10 better this week, but I ended up with 730 head of cattle. Those 2 to 3 weight steers, $1.20 to $1.92. 3 to 4 weights, $1.35 to $1.95. 4 to 5 weights, $1.36 to $1.86. 5 to 6 weights, $1.15 to $1.53. 6 to 7 weights, $1.10 to $1.30, and those 7 to 8 weight steers, $1.07 to $1.20. When you get to the heifer mates, the 2 to 3 weights, $1.10 to $1.52. 3 to 4 weights, $1.22 to $1.66. 4 to 5 weights, $1.20 to $1.58. 5 to 6 weights, $1.13 to $1.43, and those 6 to 7 weight heifers, $1.18 to $1.36. Utility commercial cows, top end 70 cents. We didn't have any good high yielding bulls, but those kind of lower medium yielding bulls up to 80 cents. We had that sell out on cows. Most of them were bred that 4 to 7 months. They brought from 900 to 1,050. Sheep and goat market, it's catching on fire. Ended up with 543 head good nannies. They brought from 200 to 355. Those good kid goats from 320 to 365. And when you get to those dorpers, they brought from 140 to 200, with the good lambs bringing from 320 to 360. And like I said, there ain't no spread between the dorpers and the kids anymore. And no matter how you cut it, we only got 6-7 sales left in the year, and I think it's just going to get better as the year goes on.
Tell everybody how to get a hold of you for next week.
You can give us a call at 830-379-9955, or you can call me on my cell phone at 830-305-0652.
We're on the line with Sam from D&D. Sam, I've never seen as much Stay Tough fence in my whole life.
That's right, Larry. Right now we have the largest supply of American T-post and the largest supply of Stay Tough fencing in Texas.
Tell us how to take advantage of all that product.
All you got to do, Larry, is call me at 830-379-7340, and that's for one of our friendly staff members.
We're on the line with Jim Wheeler from Atascosa Livestock, Pleasanton, Texas. Jim, how did the sale go this week?
Ended up with 512. Market was a little stronger, probably $5-7, I guess.
Walk the pins with us.
224 steers, 179 heifers, 89 cows, and 13 bulls. Steer side, 2 to 3 weights, $1.55 to $1.85. Heifers were $1.20 to $1.50. 3 to 4 weight steers, $1.45 to $1.75. Heifers were $1.20 to $1.48. 4 to 5 weight steers, $1.35 to $1.74. Heifers were $1.15 to $1.45. 5 to 6 weight steers, $1.20 to $1.60. Heifers were $1.10 to $1.42. 6 7 weight steers, $1.10 to $1.40. Heifers were $1.05 to $1.34. 7 to 8 weight steers, $1 to $1.33. Heifers were $95 to $1.23. 8 to 9 weight steers, $85 to $1.23. And the heifers were $75 to $1.02.
What'd they put on cows or take off cows?
They took off a little more. We had $1.10 this week. I think pretty sure we had 14 last week. Best packer cow brought 69.5. Best bull brought 95.50. Sold bred cows anywhere from $475 to $1,050. We kept one little pair together. She brought $1,000 there Tuesday.
Are you aware of anything for this next Tuesday sale in Pleasanton?
I think I might even work a few cattle this weekend, being as the market's picked up. We should have between 500 and 600 again next week.
Tell everybody how to get a hold of you, Jim Wheeler.
830-569-2516.
Neighbor, here's a reminder about the South Texas Hereford Association sale coming up Saturday, October the 31st, 2021, starting at noon at Beeville Livestock. 58 Hereford bulls, 8 Brahma bulls, 200 Hereford, Brahma, and F1 females. For more information, call Robbie Morris, 361-920-0012. That's the South Texas Hereford Association sale coming up this Saturday, October the 30th, 2021. Starts at noon there at Beeville, 361-920-0012. We're on the line with Chris Carter from Karnes County Livestock Exchange down Kennedy Way. Chris, we always begin our program by thanking the folks that do business with us.
Yes, sir, Larry. We do want to thank all of you and our weekly buyers. Last week, we ended up with 865 head of cattle, and the market ended steady with the previous week.
Let's walk those pins.
Number 1 steers, 2 to 3 weight, 126 to 176. 3 and 4 is 134 to 172. 4 and 5 weights, 130 to 170. 5 and 6 is 121 to 155. 6 and 7 is 120 to 148, and the 7 8 weights 114 to 129. On the heifers, 2 to 3 weight, 115 to 156. 3 and 4 is 130 to 145. 4 and 5 weights 121 to 139. 5 and 6 is 121 to 140. 6 and 7 is 116 to 128, and the 7 and 8 weights 109 to 118. We had 9 packer bulls. High yielding was 83 up to 86. Medium 77 to 80. 92 packer cows, high yielding 57 to 65, medium 45 to 49, and the low end 25 to 32. We had 4 bred cows last week. They brought from 750 to 960, and no test on the pairs.
What you got under the barn for this week's sale?
Well, at the present time, we've got 307 head chicked in and looking for about 4 and a quarter come sale time. In our count, we've got 30 packer cows and bulls, 6 palpates, 5 pair, and the rest are yearlings. I want to tell y'all do need to be careful out this weekend and watch out for those trick-or-treaters.
Tell everybody how to get a hold of you.
If you have any questions or in need of any of our services, please call Waylon Rouse at 361-542-0810 or myself at 210-286-5345.
Neighbor, let's take a look at the grains courtesy of John Tuggle, 800-288-4453. Milo through Corpus in October, D's plus 85, 11.47. Houston, D's plus 105, 11.83. Progresso, $11. Number 2 or better, yellow corn through Corpus in October, D's plus 90, 6.47 and a quarter. Houston, D's plus 75, 6.32 and a quarter. Progresso, 12.20, about the 100 weight. Hard red winter wheat through Houston in October, D's plus 70, 8.52 and 3/4. Houston beans, October delivery, November less 20, 12.19 and 1/2. 1,432 bale of West Texas, 6,682 bale of East Texas sold yesterday. 8,095 was the total. 107.27 the lower quality, 110.27 the higher quality, 108.77 the average price. Neighbor, that's it for the Best Darn Farm Show in 100,000 square miles of the great state of Texas. I'm Larry Marble, and you are my neighbor. Neighbor, go out and make it a grand Thursday.